Oh, banja groove. What is up everyone, welcome back to Gurkirat vlogs, and today we will be recycling some scrap wood. I've got this off my workplace. They normally come in pallet form, so you must have seen the pallets, the scrap wood. So I'm just going to recycle this and make something out of it. Currently my garden door is broken, so I wanted to replace it, and this is what I'm going to use to replace it. This is a lot of wood, but we'll just use the best pieces, then save it for some other project. Yeah, so stick around. This is the basic layout. So the garden house is going to have this same size wood as the frame, the front frame, and this will be holding all of this together. This will be holding all of it together, then one across holding all of them together. This is just to strengthen it. So yeah, so now I need to cut the wood to size. Let me measure how much I need over there, then from there we'll take it up. So if you don't have the carpenter's tape measure, you can always use a tailor's tape measure. So this works equally fine. It gives you the same measurement. I don't care what people say, but this will do the same job that other tape measure will do. The only difference is it's a bit difficult to handle. It's soft, and yeah, that's the only difference. But other than that, it does the job. So I'll measure this from here, so I know exactly how much of wood I'm going to use. So I'm going to be measuring it from this point to this one. So we'll unscrew this old wood, because when it closes, this is where it comes and sits. The lock comes and sits over here. It comes and locks against this thing. So I need to build a door that just comes and sits over here. So I need to measure exactly from here to here. That comes to, okay, sorry, that's why you need a carpenter's tape measure, but it's fine. Don't abuse me. Okay, anyways, it's the same thing here. It's like the same distance, right? From here, I just need this. So it comes down to 29 inches. So yeah. So we'll cut this to length. We'll cut this to 29 inches from there till here. So it does fit properly, but then there's a problem here. It goes and touches this. So when I'll be opening it, it'll be getting stuck here. So I need to, because I've just cut it a bit curved downwards, so I need to straighten this. I'll straighten it with some sandpaper, so it'll just come into shape. So if I am to use the other way around, you can see the gap. So yeah, so let's fix that. The other one is quite simple. You just have to use the same outlay and you pretty much do the same job, right? That's it. The next step now is the placement of this other pallet. So you need to put it in a way that they're equally shaped out. Then we're going to hammer them onto this. But what I had in mind was, so the top will have a certain shape and the bottom will be flat. So let's get to it without wasting any more time. So designing this is pretty simple. You just need to measure this right. So if I can bring this a bit closer, you can see that from here I've measured 1 inch, from here I've measured 1 inch, the same thing here, the same thing here, and I've just taken it across. So we're going to cut the wood into that shape and then we'll a bit curve it so it looks a bit presentable. So the top will look pretty much like this, but we'll have to shape it up. Now we need to make sure, that's the reason why I picked the same size of wood, so when I give them this cut they all look even. So yeah. For the Punjabis watching, this is 1 inch. I know, so they'll say that's 1 inch. Actually, it is 1 inch. Come and watch. Look at that. So you can see it's 1 inch. Okay, just slightly less than 1 inch, but yeah, the approximation works. Look at that. It is actually the same. It's me who's actually used it wrongly. Yep, so 1 inch. How many can fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're just going to cut 5 of these. One can go back. for you to get the perfect size in this, you need to start off from the edge. So you need to give your measurement from the edge. So if I'm going to leave 1.5 inches from here, I'll leave the same from here to get the starting point. So once you have the starting point, then we lay down the middle one. From the middle one, we'll get the middle of this and this. So that's how you can get the exact size. So as you guys saw, we put that Z over there. So the idea is this wood will hold the entire stack of wood diagonally. So for it to be reinforced. So the door is not a bit weak. It's just not holding from the top and the bottom. It's going to be holding diagonally. So what we've done, we have literally just traced it with I. So we'll cut it diagonally. Yeah. And then from there, we'll place it there. If there are any adjustments, I think we'll just sand it down because it's not going to be major. And we'll just hammer it down. From there, we're good to go. Then comes in, we'll place it over there. You know, this thing, my friend got this, and I don't know why he didn't see these are too big. So we're gonna see how it'll work out with this. But they're pretty good. They're pretty decent. They're pretty heavy duty. They come with screws. So let's see how it works out. But for now, I'm really worried about the frame itself. Let's finish the frame, then mounting it to the wood frame on the wall. That will be secondary. So for now, let's focus on this.
My power.
Put my power. Use okay. That part fell short, so we're just going to add this. Let me just show you where that part is. So we're just testing that from here, if this thing works out, then we'll keep it out. We're just trying to test. You guys can see the door is almost complete. We haven't yet painted it, but it's working fine. Hinges are done. We're just setting up the lock. So yeah, after that I think in the morning we'll see you then. What is up everyone, welcome back to Gurkirat vlog. So yesterday we finished the door till here, and that's where it is. We managed to do the locking device, and now we're left with the paint work, and that's what we're going to be finishing it with. So I've got my paint ready, so let me paint as you watch. There's a trick to fill these holes. So you could do this with the paintbrush, with filling extra paint, and the holes will be filled up. Then when you do the final coat, you can sand it down and those holes will be filled. So you don't need to worry about those holes. When you get a pallet that has a bit of nails going through like this, you can just grab some paint. You see, like, this is not a lot of paint. You can grab some paint and fill the gap in there, and it's covered. That's the trick behind it. So guys, the project is finally complete, and honestly I'm really happy with the results. So like, the paint work has turned out good. Scrap wood to this, brilliant idea. So if you guys have scrap wood, just don't throw it. Think of something how you can recycle, and you can always make something better out of it. So this was just pallet wood. Ideally it was just going to be used as some storage wood, where you could like put your cargo on top, use it for shipment, and that wood turning into anything that you can recycle, and it always turns out to be something good. So not only that, I even recycled this planter. Let me just move it. It was also recycled wood. So if you guys want me to also show you how to make this planter, I can also show you that, but this planter was also from pallet wood. So let me show you how the door turned out to be. We just chiseled this area with a big screwdriver so the lock could sit into it. Yeah, so no one has control over your creativity. If this is the lock you prefer, then use this. Yeah, so it was supposed to sit there, and that's it. If you decide to make this, you can actually make it in one day. It's a one-day project, so it should work out fine. But if you do one, you can take 2 days. It's up to you. Doesn't really matter, but yeah, it can really work out. Alright guys, if you do like it, please subscribe to the channel, like, share the video. Until next time, see you guys.